Hi and welcome. Today let's do a room on TryHackMe. We're still waiting on the third day on Advent of Cyber. So I figured maybe let's just do some room. Let's do something advanced I guess today. So let's go to search on TryHackMe and let's go ahead and say free rooms. Newest, and it could be so we're waiting for Advent of Cyber Day 3. We have a road inspired by real world pen testing engagement, carnage, analytics skills, Windows reverse. You know what? Real world pen testing engagement. I think that sounds very interesting. So let's pick that room on TryHackMe, and this should be a free room if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I already chose this once. Did I? I did choose this room some time ago, but I never did any progression on it. Oh, okay, I see. So, all right. So let's start the machine, I guess. So this is a typical capture the flag room, it seems. We need to get the user flag and the root flag. Usually these types of rooms contain different various steps, like we need to do some reconnaissance, we need to find out what is this server all about. We have any information here? No, nothing. So we cannot say anything at the moment. After that, doing reconnaissance, you do like active and passive, the best way you can do. In most cases on TryHackMe, you do active reconnaissance like nmap and dearbuster, scanning paths, looking at the robust text file, sneaking around, look at sources if there's a web application. I guess there is, but sometimes there isn't, but it's very typical on TryHackMe, so that's why it's a web application. And then afterwards we need to interact with whatever things we can find, get a shell, do privilege escalation, and that's about it. So the IP is about to be up now, so I'm gonna copy paste that. I learned it the hard way. I need to right click 3 times, there we go. And then we go to my nmap. I'm gonna do the normal scan, just like that. Inset please. I'm gonna run it, and while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a go buster. Gonna do like a directory scan. I'm pretty sure that this is a web page, so let's see. Alright, so there is port 80 is open. It's Apache. I was right, this is a web page. Nothing interesting other than this, so just try and go to the web page and see what we get. Sky curious. Alright, it's a happy sky. So merchant central. Alright, so there is a login page here. I can register and sign in. So this is some place me to go and figure out what we can do. Just scrolling down. Looks like a normal web page to me. It's a happy guy. Contact us. Very not interesting. Let's see down below. Any interesting things? No. Alright, funky phone number. Let's try the different links. Welcome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just noise for me to click through to waste my time. Let's see careers. Anything? No. Block. Nothing. And contact. Oh. It seems that it's not changing page when I click it. Okay. Anyways, what we do have is, what is this? Login bar here, a login page. And just by knowledge and experience, I'm gonna right click and view page source just to have a quick look at it. And very uninteresting head tag. Let's see, v2 admin, always the word admin. Directory listing is disabled. So while I remember this, let's just do a scan of the website. So let's do let's pick let's see, the Dear Buster, and let's do directory list lowercase medium go. So I'm gonna try and scan the web page right now for any interesting folders. Already off the bat I get stuff like assets and v2. Let's just take the IP address and do like assets and see like, okay, so we have some very normal folder, JS, vendor, bootstrap. It's all just JavaScript, it's not that interesting. Images, yeah, well, we could look through all of them. I'm pretty sure this is not a steganography page, so, and yeah, CSS files, block carriers, CSS, more style. We can just have a look at it and say, wow, this looks uninteresting, so let's just go back. Also about the v2 folder they found, and the v2 seems like it takes off from the v2 folder. There is some sort of redirection page going on, redirecting me to admin login.html, and it haven't found anything extra, so we need to figure out which language this is written in. So let's just have a look. PHP. So there is a really good chance this page has something to do with getting a reverse shell through PHP code, because this is a typical thing we see on TryHackMe when we see PHP websites. Let's just click at the file. Yeah. Alright, so it seems that, without saying too much, and we haven't found anything yet. Diff, I could do a full port scan, I could do that. I think that might be a waste of time in this particular case, because if this was a real world scenario, I would definitely do a full port scan if I was hired to do something in the company, because then time wasn't really an issue. It's just for me to find out if there's any vulnerabilities. So let's just go to web page and say let's register, and I'm gonna register with my test account. My password should be 123456, and should see him again. And the 10-digit 123456789111. 10 digits. Register. 10 digit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, one more. So okay, your account has been created. Okay. So test at testdk 123456, sign in, and okay, looks like some CMS system. I have one. I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna look at my profile, because that is the more interesting part. I usually find bugs at. I can not interact with these fields. Upload functionality. Right now only admin have access to this feature. Please drop an email to admin. Okay, so if I try and upload something, let's just do header image. It's a guy, I guess. Let's see what happens. It seems that nothing happened. I do have a profile image. I could try and copy image location, paste it out, and click enter. So this is where my image is stored on the server's asset image. Okay, right. So that seems like there is some sort of scrambling going on with the name. So if I went back to the actual web page to get the name, like it was like header image.png. That's just difficult to header image.png. So we go back to the other tab and do stuff like header image.png. Definitely, yeah, nothing not found. So there's a slight chance that I might could access this, and we see stuff like this is my picture, and I see no header image.png, and I definitely do not see any indication that this particular folder is the right folder for uploaded profile images. So what I think is that this is just the John Doe image, the image they use whenever you have no profile image. It's part of the asset, the same image every time. So this is not the correct image upload path. That's what I'm thinking. So we need to find that, and there's a slight chance that it's in the source already somewhere. So let's just right click and view page source and zoom it a bit, and let's just check if the developers were lazy or not. They point to the asset.emg folder a lot, and it seems that the link files also come from the asset, all of them, and they have some very uninteresting CSS stuff going on here, I can see, and asset image. This might not be the correct place to look. Yeah, looks like profile.php. It's almost like this page want me to find something, but there is, and they're teasing with an index.php file. Okay, so let's just continue just a bit. And we're doing this like a real world hacking example, so I'm taking my time, which I hope you enjoy through watching this video. Show tab, vendor. Profile images, v2 folder. We've seen that before, so let's do the v2 profile images. Of course not. So what was it, the name was of the file again? Let's just see. Was it like header image.png? It was. So let's cross our fingers, right? Okay, so if I uploaded something, it should probably be in this path. Let's see what the scanner came up with so far. Server status. Okay, let's just have a look at that. That also sounds interesting. No. And of course, I could just look here. 403. I missed that. Well, I'm fairly sure I could quit this scan right now and go back to the page and say that there is a certain thought in my head telling me that I need to get. This is a PHP server, and they do have access to the full path of where the upload of the images is. But I can only upload an image if I'm admin. So that basically means that either I need to somehow upload an image as an admin administrator, and hopefully I can upload a PHP file to get a reverse shell. Or Well, I also need to become admin. So let's see, how can I become administrator? Usually, when you want to become an administrator, you can either do that by resetting the password at the admin. So let's see if it's possible for us to reset our password. Let's see. Where was that functional? Let's log out for just a second. Register. Sign in. No, they're not. Was it like test DK? Or what was it? Yeah. So we need to find a reset user function right there. So we need to okay. So I can put in a new password and I can put in an email address. So I need to find the admin email address. So let's go to the wait, they told me that on the profile image. So it's admin.sky.tryhackme. So let's go back to the reset user functionality. This is just HTML locked, so let's just have a look at it with the inspector. I'm gonna click with it. Please work. And it tells me that it's a input field, text, username, value, read only. Let me put in the admin. All right. So if this works, so let's reset the password to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Submit. Okay. Looked good. Let's log out then, I guess, and then let's log in as admin if that's possible. Ta-da! All right. So we are admin now, and that was too easy. So let's quickly just talk about what happened. What we did is basically we reset the password for admin using the reset user function. So whenever you're developing some sort of feature for your web page where you can reset passwords, please make sure not to supply a way for the user to insert a username. You need to do it by looking at the actual token you have whenever you already is or are authenticated to the application, because then you can verify that you are the correct user. Also, when you are changing the password to a user, you should probably do something like multi-factor authentication in some way by sending an email or SMS to a smartphone or something like that, because you are kind of etching up to another, security level. If you're a developer, you might know what I'm talking about. So whenever you do some smart functionality, like you are changing a password, you are maybe doing something that can change your profile or the application, you should change security level, then you should re-authenticate. Anyways, this is not the case here, so I'm gonna go to the profile image and say I want to try and upload a file now. I'm gonna upload the header image and edit profile. Nothing happened, but what if I go to the page and header image as PNG? Alright then. So I can upload images now, and I can access the full path. So what I think right now is that we should try and give it a go with a reverse shell. So let's just go to a tab. I have a PHP shell right there. So let's create a folder called, what is this room called again? Road. Alright then. So let's enter road and copy from one back the PHP shell Y. Oh, PHP shell to this path, and let's nano the PHP shell and edit the. Let's see if this is my IP address still on this machine. It's difficult to remember, so let's have a look at it. Sorry, it's right there, 10.11.0. I think that's what it said. Yes, and let's use the port number. Yeah, that's fine. So let's just upload this file and save. Wrong page. Upload, and then let's do the where was it? There we go. And the PHP shell uploaded. Alright, so I'm not gonna press enter right now because I haven't started a reverse listener. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. So it's like netcat lvp444. Yes. And then let's go and cross my fingers. Oh, looks good. Looks good so far. Perfect. So, who am I? I am data. Let's cd there. Let's do user. User. Okay, doesn't matter. /home. Web developer. Cat user the text. Alright, so I'm just browsing around and I found the flag. I would say this is a flag, this typical thing you need to achieve on TryHackMe. So let's. Usually they do wrap it in TMH pattern. Let's just. Alright, so this room didn't do that. Typically they do like TryHackMe and do stuff like that, and that's what was tricking me. So I guess this user didn't do anything. So now we need to do some privilege escalation. So let's just do a. Let's try and upgrade the shell. I never remember this Python script, so I have it on my left screen. So Python import pty and pty dot spawn. Let's do bin bash Python not found. Let's just try and write Python. Let's write Python 3. It seems that there is a shell that I just so need to get a new shell again. I killed it, so let's just rerun it, and that's it. Alright, so I think we just need to continue with the shell we have. Alright, so who am I? Let's do sudo -l sudo -i sudo
Okay, let's.
Alright, I was just researching that I can do maybe since I figured that I have Python 3 installed, we could do the Python 3 script that I just tried. So let's just have this, and I wrote it down because I cannot remember it by hand. So let's do the pty :pty dot spawn bin bash like that, and let's do, oh, that's really good. So I can do clear. No, I cannot clear. Anyway, so this is my upgraded shell. I'm really happy now. So let's just do sudo l again. The password for data. I don't have it. All right. Export term to x term. This is what I need to write. I never do this. I need to remember these things because I know it's easy to do. I just always forget it. So let's try to do the let's see which users we have in the system. So like that, and just from the top usually there's a root user, and that is all good. It seems like that, and we have the .ds user right there. And let's see in the bottom we have some web developer. Let's see, web developer, yes. All right, we have some MongoDB. So, all right. So maybe we should try and a MySQL database. So there's a slight chance that one of these services have some vulnerability. We need to go and figure out. Now I'm not the best with MongoDB, so let's just I think it's Mongo. Oh. Show DBS, is that the correct one? Yes, it is. Yeah, so I'm not that good with Mongo, so I'm gonna go do a bit of research and get back again in a few moments.
We have a couple of entries here.
Alright, so I think from what I saw, I can do stuff like use admin, and then I can do stuff like db show admin, I think it was. No? Maybe I should use backup and show collections. Oh yeah. Now MongoDB for me is really new, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm not that a fan of MongoDB, so but what I do see is the word user, and from what I understand in this tutorial that I found with MongoDB is that I can write stuff like db and then the actual that, and then find and enter, and then I can do stuff like look into the user collection, I think it's called. Then I get some output, looks like JSON. Web developer. All right then. So I was too lucky there, I guess. So I need to. This is a password, so I'm gonna copy this password, and I'm thinking, could I use this to quit, exit? Thank you. Could I use this to log into the web developer? Wow, I could. I'm quite amazed by this. Cat user. I'm pretty confident this is the 63. Yes. So now that we have a user and a password, I could SSH into the machine, but since I haven't seen any SSH so far, I'm gonna not do that. And I'm gonna try the old trick again by saying sudo l to see which kind of things I have access to. So the first thing that catches my eye is this no password backup utility. I could try and run this. What is also catching my eye is this particular line here, and from a couple years ago I had a thing with this kind of LD preload. I'm not really sure what it is, so let's just go to Google and say Linux LD preload. What is the LD preload trick? Alright, so is it a trick? Alright then, so doesn't really say much to me, so let's go ahead and see what is the trick again. Is it a trick? Alright, if this is a trick, let's do the word of exploit. It's a privilege escalation thing, so alright. Priv esc, and let's check the first one. So they basically say in the post we're going to discuss new technique for escalation exploiting the variable LD preload. Okay, so we can exploit this, and let's just see. They want us to previous escalation. We found it like that, exactly like that, and they okay, they want me to write a C program, so let's copy that and do where the temp folder. Let's go to the temp folder. Let's touch a file and call it shell.c and nano shell. Oh, I forgot that. Nano shell.c nano shell.c vi. Did I have it? Vi shell.c. Alright then, let's paste it in. It looks weird. Oh snap. I need to create a new shell. You know what? I think that I'm gonna try and do the Mongo. I totally forgot to save the password. That is of course my fault. So let's say it was backup. So use backup and db user finds. I'm gonna save this password into a text editor like this, and the actual password is that one. So let's go ahead and just kill this process totally. Let's do SSH web developer. Let's cross devel. That's wrong. So the IP address was, I'm sorry for the going back and forth. This, yes, yes, password. Paste it in. Alright. Snap. Copy, paste. Did I not do that? Permission denied. So web developer. I feel like this should have been working. So the authenticity of the host. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's do this the hard way then. Just one more time. Copy, paste. No, okay. So let's do the listener, and let's do it through the web page, like this, and then we have our shell. Let's then do web developer, and I have the password. No. This is getting funkier every time I do it. Oh, I think I might know what is going on. I have some sort of weird letter in the back, so let me just try again, because this is something I need to remember. So it's mas c h a p p 1 2 3. That one. That one. Oh yeah. So this is something I just keep forgetting at times, is that you need to be aware of the trailing non-visible characters. So you could probably do that. You know, this is why I need to save it in the console, not an editor. So that's just me. So alright, so we are in, and let's do cd temp file, and we have the we are in the temp location. So let's do touch shell.c, nano shell.c, and we have the nano now. Let's go back to the code, get it in, paste the code in, and that is not the code. It's typical copy paste issues. There we go, looks fine. And how do I compile this? Save it to the shell inside the temp folder, and then do, wow, that line. So basically not really sure what I'm doing, but it's oh, wrong folder. There we go. Implicit declaration. It's a warning. Okay, it's a warning, just a warning, fine. And then let's do that one line here. Let's copy something, put it in, paste the password for the web developer. Now let's try and do it a little different this time. So let's try and just take it from the console and then paste it in like that. Okay, so am I really going to write this again? Bahamas CHAPP 1 2 3 that boom. Start use not allowed to execute the file. So we did have that file, didn't we? Okay, now it's getting a bit messy. So we have the SO file. I need to execute it. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at this. What did I do wrong? This is the find command. So I need to put in the command that I have privilege to execute as a root. So let's go back to the what was sudo.l. Yeah, it was this one. So let's take that, copy selection, and not find, but that one, execute it. ID. I am root. Wow. So let's do cd ls cat root.txt and get the flag. It was a funky machine. Okay, so guys, listen up now. I had some issues with the machine because I totally copy pasted from some folders, and I went back and forth a few times, but I think this is the perfect way for you to understand why it's important to use the raw text editors and to use the correct tools. I hadn't really. If I should do all this again, I could probably do it in 5 minutes. But because I did it really slowly and I never seen this room before, I have been joining it before. I noticed that, but I have no idea what the room was about. And if I haven't looked this up and I couldn't remember the LD preload from the past, I would probably have been doing stuff like uploading linpiece and stuff like that, and maybe looking up this Skype backup utilities. You could even try and do that and go to like Privisk. I would have totally done that at some point. So Windows, yeah. So, and yeah, of course, this is another case. Think about it. This is something that someone wrote, Skype backup utility. I have no idea what it is, but it's probably. We can just have a look at it right now. By the way, we can just do like cat on that one and see okay, it's a binary file, and it looks like it's a C program. What it does, I don't really know. Anyways, we completed the room road, and this was inspired by a real-world pen testing engagement. So I hope that you liked the video and you will subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.